Okay, the Speaker, then I submit.
Thank you. Honorable Senators, there is a problem with the system. The request, I can't see most of you on the screen. Therefore, you can request again, especially if you can't see any light on your gadget. If you can't see the light on your gadget, you can be able to. Okay. Senator Wafula, Majority Whip.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for this opportunity for me to ventilate on. I want to request the Speaker to protect me from Senator Faki. He is yelling in the House. Honorable Speaker, I want to weigh in on this matter, where governors are behaving like there are no rules and a constitution in this country. Honorable Speaker, I watched them talk yesterday, and I thought we have no government. I thought we have no Senate. I thought the citizens of this country have gone to the nearby countries as tourists. And our governors were singing this song in Swahili, bora ni enjoy maisha mafupi misipo. Because when a governor says that 500,000 is little money, and the county they come from, children stay the whole day without anything. The floors of their classes are bad. The visitors have nothing. The CHPs, 6 months, from July up to December, November, they were not paid. And some young man says that that is little money. It is an insult to Kenyans. When you look at, Honorable Speaker, where an accused officer is just asking a cockroach to dictate if it is a duck, a hen, or a turkey to adjudicate its case, it can't happen. They must come and be accountable to the people of Kenya. It is sad, Honorable Speaker, to note that some of these counties, when you visit, looking at the bills that they incur, you realize that some of the workers on contract for over 10 years, their gratuity has never been paid. And when you ask these people where the money is, they can't tell. When you ask some of these people, when was the last time your workers were promoted? They can't tell. The real workers are not promoted, but the people in the line ministries are promoted. It is bad manners, Honorable Speaker. When you look at some of these people, Honorable Speaker, visit to their hospitals, the county hospitals we have been visiting as a health committee, they have no drugs. The mortuaries are bad. We have people who are held hostage because they can't pay bills. And yet they are here saying they can't be held accountable. We were checking, Honorable Speaker, the running of hospitals under Mheshimiwa Soti. It reaches a time when they simply switch off systems and they resort to collect monies as if they are collecting love offerings in church. And when you look at the books of accounts, monies in and monies into the county revenue fund, the monies do not match. They don't want us to ask those questions. When you look at how they purchase fertilizer and farm inputs and the way they distribute these things, when you ask them, do you have a farmer's inventory to dictate how you're going to distribute these things? They don't have. But they are busy behaving like benevolent dictators in this country. The law must be followed. This must be held to account. Honorable Speaker, we were looking at the books of Bungoma. How can you fail to surrender or remit statutory deductions of workers for very, very many months? And yet you want to go back to the controller budget and ask that they give you another allocation to pay? We will not accept this. So we are asking the governors of this country that you are here for a period and a season. Do what you ought to do and give us peace as Kenyans. Someone, Honorable Speaker, was telling senators, if Mheshimiwa Kajwang, if senators go out in counties, to counties, it's called county tours of oversight. Then a governor tells you as a senator, you have no right to inspect programs and projects on the ground. He is simply telling you, you are not a voter, you are not a Kenyan. Any senator can visit any program, any project, anywhere, to confirm if it is there or not, unless the governor was simply ferried or imported from a country not known in this country, in this world. So we are telling governors, we as senators, we are going an extra mile to confirm the projects that we are seeing on paper, if they are reflected on the ground, and the quality of work on the ground, and if the people were involved to ensure that program is done. We have a scenario, Honorable Speaker, where people just sit in an office and say, because these children look malnourished, put 30 million for porridge. When you confirm from the factory versus what is on the cup, my good Speaker, these guys are behaving like the proverbial Anania in the Bible. So we have to catch up with them, stamp up our authority, and I will request the Senate, we need to invite EACC. These damning reports that we are reading and presenting to Kenyans every day. Like in Bungoma last year, I was also under your committee. We looked at the bursary and scholarship fund in Bungoma. Millions of shillings could not be accounted for. The chairman requested EACC to do a forensic audit. They have not done it. My governor is saying because the EACC has not given a report, we can't pay. But I just saw the books, 2024, 2025, somewhere 2023. There was some money for bursaries and scholarships. I don't know where it went to. And I'm telling you, my friend, Ken.Lusaka, I'm coming for you. You must be held accountable. As you enjoy declaring success stories, I was voted to oversight and raise gray areas that are affecting the people, and you cannot, any governor in this country, dictate which voice, which tune, which rhythm, which speed the senators must execute their work. You must simply come with your books of accounts. And if you have done a mistake, say, I'm sorry. And within which span, I'm going to correct. So, Honorable Speaker, let me stop at this point and assure Kenyans, for Bungoma and the rest of senators, we are united to defend devolution, to propel devolution, and to make people benefit from devolution, not to suffer and regret why we voted in for this new constitution. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Very well, Senator Ososi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, as I sit here,